Hey guys, today we're going to be telling theme park stories, and sadly Kiko will not be joining us today, but we still have Jazz Duo and Mr. SMTW, so you guys can say hi.
Hi. What's up, everybody?
Hello. Jazz Duo will be going first, so Jazz Duo, you can just say your story.
So basically, I was at a theme park, and there was this guy, the camera, the guy with the camera. When we first saw him, we didn't think really much of it, but then we kept seeing him over and over again. So we kind of thought either A, he was following us, or B, he was taking pictures of us. But we were kind of getting suspicious. So my dad was just really so close to going up to him and saying "What's your problem, man? What are you doing? Why are you following my family?" and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the story. And we didn't, so we just walked away. And yeah, that's it.
Honestly, that's kind of creepy, but you know what? It's a theme park story, so yeah. Okay, hold on. On the scary scale, I give that 9, but on the funny scale, I give that 7. So
Okay.
yeah. All right, Mr. SMTW, you're up next.
Alright, so one time, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, we were at, I think, Six Flags, which I've only been there once. There was, we passed through the log flume, and there was this cubby where you had to put your stuff in all down, and I was, young, but I had this, I don't even know, it was a big prize, the big prize that you win at carnivals. Something like that, kind of. And I put it in the cubby, and then we went on the log flume. But it was, for the first time, it was scary, and I kept, my head kept hitting the head in front of us. And we'll just call and then when we got off, that prize someone had in their hands. So we'll just call them, Shrek. So Shrek had it in their hands. And, well, I don't know what I did after that. I can't remember. So yeah, that's my story.
I see. I rate that 8.5 out of 10 on the funny scale.
I rated 7 out of 10, 7.8.
All right, you heard it. 7 out of 10 from Jazzu. For me, it's 8.5 out of 10. Okay, next up, we're gonna be doing me. So basically, this took place in 2021. In summer of 2021, before I went into 4th grade. So basically, what happened was me and my brother decided to go on this ride at Hershey Park. We were at Hershey Park and we went on this ride with my mom, and then while we were on the ride, at the end of the ride, this beetle bug thing, it was pretty big. It flew on my on my chest or on my shirt, and I got really scared. So I kept freaking out, and then I kept hitting it and stuff. And I actually unbuckled my seatbelt, and it was at the end. So I mean, I probably wouldn't have died because it was the end, but I didn't die. But if it was in the middle of the ride with a bunch of drops, I might not be here today. So yeah, that was pretty scary and funny at the same time, but more scary. And yeah, that's the end of my story.
Guys, actually, I died while on the roller coaster, but this is actually my spirit talking, so.
Actually. Alright, Mr. SMTW, do you have anything to say about that?
For funny, I'll rate it an 8, and for scary, I'll rate it a 9, because that would be scary if you were at the top.
It wasn't that, tall, but, it was, at the end, and, my seat, I didn't even know, but then my mom was your seatbelt unbuckled. So, yeah, that wasn't good. Anyways, Jazzu has a second story, so, Jazzu, you can say that right now.
Alright. Okay, so, basically, I was at the same theme park, and it was, a few minutes after. I was feeling quite daring that day, and I wanted to go on this mouse roller coaster. So, there's a roller coaster, and there's a mouse in a barrel. And then the mouse was it was a pretty scary roller coaster. It was really high, and I actually hate heights. And I started crying, and then I had to clench. I held on to my mom the entire time, and And then afterwards, my sister, I said I wanted to conquer it. Like, I wanted to, like, conquer my fear. And then my sister said, you didn't really conquer it because you weren't looking the entire time. So, actually, if you want to really conquer it, you have to do it again.
Oh, no.
And then I didn't because I thought I already conquered it because I already went on it. So, yeah.
I see. Well, I rate that on the funny scale, like, 9, because that's pretty funny to me. And on the scary scale, I rate that, like, 9, because, I mean, it would be pretty scary for you, because if you started crying. But we are not done yet, because I also have a second story that I didn't, tell these guys about. Anyways, this was in 2017, I think, like way back when I was in, like, I don't know, first grade or like kindergarten or something. Yeah, and I went to Disney World with my parents, and then I was in the car again with my mom and my brother and we were on like the Mount Everest ride or something, and then I didn't know that when we got to the top, it was like super high for me, so like I was like almost crying, and it was super scary. Yeah, my parents didn't tell me that the ride went backwards. So the ride went backwards, and I got so freaked out, and like I think I started crying because like I did not know it would go backwards, and like we were like above like water, so I thought I was gonna like fall out of the roller coaster and like drown in the water or something. I don't know why I had these thoughts in kindergarten, but yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, that's the end of my story.
Actually, I drowned while in the water, so I'm not supposed to be here today, but God let me have another chance.
What do you have to say?
It was actually pretty funny, but also kind of scary for you.
Yeah, like I had no idea it would go backwards.
I had the log flume. I didn't know that they didn't have seatbelts, and I felt like I was gonna fly out of it the whole time.
Yeah, like me too. Like once, like at like the end of like a log flume at like Hershey Park or something, I felt like I was gonna like fly out of the roller coaster because like it did like it was like a pretty like steep drop, and like there was no seatbelts. We were just in a boat, and like
I was in no seatbelts.
I don't know. It was like a remote controlled boat, or I mean not a remote controlled boat. Like on like a track or something.
This is why I don't go on roller coasters.
They're fun, but
if you're watching it.
It's fun to feel like you're about to die? Yeah, I would love to do that sometime. No, I'm being sarcastic. Why would I want to do that?
If the log flume owner is watching this, he should add seatbelts into it.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely add seatbelts.
No, someone probably died while going on that if there was no seatbelts. If they're light enough, then they'd like fly out like, wah!
I mean, that's probably why you like have to be like over like, I don't know, 7 or something, because like if they're too light, they're just like, whoa!
Yeah,
Mamma Mia, and like go like Mario and just like fly out like woohoo.
Yeah. Also, like if you ever watch The Simpsons, Mr. Burns is like really skinny, so he always flies around kind of. But something like that maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. Stay tuned next time where we're gonna be talking about our first videos ever.